I Come from the Nigger Yard by Martin Carter. I come from the nigger yard of yesterday, leaping from the oppressor's hate and the scorn of myself, from the agony of the dark hut in the shadow and the hurt of things, from the long days of cruelty and the long nights of pain, down to the white streets of tomorrow, of the next day leaping I come. Who cannot see will hear. In the nigger yard I was naked like the newborn, naked like a stone or a star. It was a cradle of blind days rocking in time, torn like the skin from the back of a slave. It was an aching floor on which I crept on my hands and my knees, searching the dust for the trace of a root, or the mark of a leaf, or the shape of a flower. It was me always walking with bare feet, meeting strange faces like those in dreams or fever, when the whole world turns upside down and no one knows which is the sky or the land, which heart is among the torn or the wounded, which face is his among the strange and the terrible, walking about, groaning between the wind. And there was always sad music somewhere in the land, like a bugle and a drum between the houses, voices of women singing far away, pauses of silence, then a flood of song. But these were things like ghosts or spirits of wind. It was only a big world spinning outside, and men born in agony, torn in torture, twisted and broken like a leaf, and the uncomfortable morning, the beds of hunger stained and sordid like the world, big and cruel, spinning outside. Sitting sometimes in the twilight near the forest, where all the light is gone and every bird, I notice a tiny star neighboring a leaf, a little drop of light, a piece of glass, straining over heaven tiny bright, like a spark seed in the destiny of gloom. Oh, it was the heart like this tiny star near to the sorrows, straining against the whole world and the long twilight spark of man's dream, conquering the night, moving in darkness and fierce, till leaves of sunset change from green to blue, and shadows grow like giants everywhere. So I was born again, stubborn and fierce, screaming in a slum. It was a city and a coffin space for home, a river running, prisons and hospitals, men drunk and dying, judges full of scorn, priests and parsons fooling gods with words, and me, like dog tangled in rags, spotted with sores, powdered with dust, screaming with hunger, anger with life and men, angry with life and men. It was a child born from a mother full of her blood, weaving her features, bleeding her life in clots. It was pain lasting from hours to months and to years, weaving a pattern, telling a tale, leaving a mark on the face and the brow, until there came the iron days cast in a foundry, where men make hammers, things that cannot break, and anvils heavy, hard, and cold like ice. And so again I become one of the 10,000s, one of the uncountable miseries owning the land. When the moon rose up, only the oars would dance. The brazen jazz of music throbbed and groaned, filling the night air full of rhythmic questions. It was the husk and the seed challenging fire, birth and the grave challenging life. Until today, in the middle of the tumult, when the land changes and the world's all convulsed, when different voices join to say the same and different hearts beat out in unison, where the aching floor of where I live, the shifting earth is twisting into shape, I take again my nigger life, my scorn, and fling it in the face of those who hate me. It is me, the nigger boy, turning to manhood, linking my fingers, welding my flesh to freedom. I come from the nigger yard of yesterday, leaping from the oppressor's hate and the scorn of myself. I come to the world with scars upon my soul, wounds on my body, fury in my hands. I turn to the histories of men and the lives of peoples. I examine the shower of sparks, the wealth of the dreams. I am pleased with the glories and sad with the sorrows, rich with the riches, poor with the loss. From the nigger yard of yesterday, I come with my burden. To the world of tomorrow, I turn with my strength.